Okay. So, hello everyone. Welcome to the Gamespawn Town Hall for February 24th. So this meeting is going to be mostly about going over elections and how to kind of prepare for them and going over all the deadlines and stuff. So just a quick rundown of what we're going to be talking about. We're going to be going over the officer list, the difference between officers and leads, to the different officer positions, the election process, and then preparing for elections. So first off would be the officer list. So just a quick rundown. We have the webmaster or webmasters. We have the workshop coordinator, the project coordinator, outreach coordinator, events coordinator, social media coordinator, the treasurer, vice president, and president. And we'll be going over what each of those are in the later slides, but this is just a quick rundown of the different positions. So the difference between officers and leads before I get into the officer descriptions. So workshop leads are club members who lead workshops in disciplines that they're skilled in. So they're gonna lead workshops for the specific skills or their chosen software that that they really have a handle of. And if you're interested in a workshop lead position, you would create an outline for what you're going to be teaching. So for example, in a Blender workshop, if you want to teach the basics for week 1, maybe you'll go over basic hotkeys. And then week 2, 3D modeling, week 3, texturing, etc. And workshop leads don't have to be officers because a form will be released for anyone applying to be a workshop lead. And this form will include non-officers. So next is project leads. And project leads are independent from officers as team leaders for projects. Most people here or listening to this recording are probably already familiar with the position. Basically, they're chosen every quarter through pitch night submissions. They're going to assemble and manage projects, teams to work on a game. They could be officers or non-officers, and they're going to be overseen by the project coordinator. Let's see. So workshop leads and project leads are not chosen through elections. They're chosen by the officer team, and they also have loser criteria. So both project leads and workshop lead positions are more accessible than officer positions. They're kind of easier to get into. And leading a project is more accessible than leading a workshop. So in order of accessibility, I would say it's project lead, workshop lead, and then officer position. But all of these positions can give you like really good experience in terms of stuff like leadership, time management, organization, just a lot of good practical stuff. And now we're going to get into the officer positions. So I'm just going to be running through the basic description of it and kind of what we're looking for in terms of like looking for officers. So the webmaster is going to design and update the websites. They're going to be communicating with other officers in terms of updates for the website during officer meetings. And they're kind of there to support the community and kind of look out for programmers if they have any questions. And right now, we want to have like around 2 webmasters. So we're looking for another webmaster right now. For workshop coordinators, they're going to be overseeing all workshop related activities. So gauging community interest and kind of pulling for workshops, scheduling workshops, sharing information with the officers about workshops, and desired skills or stuff that would be good in this position would be leadership experience. And if you were previously a workshop lead, that can give you like really good insight on how to better be a workshop coordinator. And we are looking for 1 workshop coordinator. Project coordinator, they're going to be overseeing all projects. So they're going to be kind of primarily in charge of pitch nights. They're going to help organize the team leader workshop. They're going to be contacting project leads every week. And they're going to also be in communication with officers regarding stuff like how projects are going and all that. So if you were previously a project lead, that can also give you a lot of good experience. And we're also looking for 1 project coordinator. Outreach coordinator. So this is an officer who reaches out to get professional connections for Gamespawn. They're going to be creating and maintaining a list of professionals to kind of like talk to. They're going to be kind of looking for companies to email and talk to, and just like, for the club to have close connection with. So basically, yeah, we're looking for one outreach coordinator. The event coordinator. So this officer is going to be in charge of organizing events and socials, kind of communicating deadlines and dates and descriptions. They're going to work closely with project coordinators on organizing pitch nights, and they're going to be documenting related events to review during officer meetings. So right now we're looking for 1 to 2 event coordinators. The social coordinator. This officer is going to be writing weekly newsletters. They're going to help create graphics for the club. They're going to be mostly in charge of weekly announcements on Discord, and they're going to be kind of in charge of social media posts and keeping track of announcements, social media, newsletters, all that. And we are currently looking for a social media coordinator with up to 2 social media coordinators. Treasurer. So this person is going to be in charge of all the financial responsibilities of the club. They're going to be looking for fundraisers, in charge of the bank account, working on budgets for stuff. And good skills to have would be micromanagement skills and ability to kind of organize a lot of different files. And we're currently looking for 1 treasurer. So vice president is the officer who manages internal affairs and coordinates all the officers. They're going to track the progress of all the coordinators. They're going to fill in for any absent officers when necessary. So it's really helpful to kind of have a basic knowledge of a lot of the different officer positions. They're going to be the primary contact for school organizations and authorities. And they're going to help to notate and lead the officer meetings along with the president. So previous leadership experience would be really good here. And the president is, they're going to have a lot of overlapping responsibilities with the vice president. Overall, they're just going to be helping kind of decide the direction of the club along with all the previous responsibilities that I just mentioned. And they're going to try to be present at as many of the meetings of the organization as possible. And yeah, same qualifications, leadership experience is really good here. And now Pratmesh will be going over the election process.
Okay, yep. So the election process, who can run? Any Gamespawn club member can run, must be a UCR undergraduate and should be enrolled, should be taking classes for the entire year. So all 3 quarters, fall, winter and spring, and should currently be in good academic standing and have a GPA above 2.0. Okay, so Gamespawn election form. So right after we're done with the town hall, we're gonna open up the form where everyone can register to run for the election, and the form will just ask for your basic information, name, email, year, what positions you want, and you're supposed to submit a short speech for the positions you will run for. So the speech just needs to be a 1 to 2 minute speech of for describing information about yourself, your qualifications, and why you want the position, and the experience, and what you are going to do with your position. So interviews will only take place for the candidates who are gonna run for president and vice president position, and all the other officers are elected using democratic processes like voting. And next, the voting process. After after the registration form closes, we will have a town hall again where all the candidates will give their speeches, and True, and we will open a voting form for the candidates. So a voting form will be released over the weekend, and share your full name and UCR. This is for the people who are gonna be able to vote. Be registered on Gamespawn Highlander link as members. So anyone who's running for elections again needs to be a member on Highlander link, and anyone voting needs to be a member on Highlander link. Officers can vote, and speeches will be we will have a separate channel where all the candidate speeches will be posted. Voting form will be closed on Monday. Voting period will be March 10th to March 13th. That is after the candidate speeches. Preparing for elections. Start early. Candidates are expected to submit their speeches by March 3rd and deliver it on election night, March 10th at 6 p.m. Between this period, you can reach out to any of the officers to help with your speeches, and yeah, you can work on it, improve it, and we are all here to help you. Even if you don't get an officer position for the cabinet, there's plenty of opportunities. Again, you can be a project lead, a workshop lead, or you can be a representative for another club, or you can be JO again. And active members are also very important for our club. So keep participating. This is the registration form, so you guys can start applying or registering for elections. Any questions, anyone? I will. Oh, someone unmute. Oh, I think then I will take it as no questions.
Oh,
so
we do have one question.
Oh.
You didn't have to be a JO to run. Being a JO gives you experience, and it helps us give like a good idea of how you'd run in the opposite position, but you do not have to be a JO to run for this.
Yes. Any member of Gamespawn can run for election. Again, I can open the page for requirements. Yeah, you just need to meet these requirements right here. That's all for the town hall.
Yeah, we'll be posting the registration form after the town hall ends.
Yep. Till then, this is the QR again if you want to register the form. Till then, I'm gonna. Yeah.
Okay. I think we're good for now. Yeah. So thank you everybody for coming to the town hall. Good luck on elections if you are planning on applying.
Everyone register and everyone vote.